Welcome to the Directors Club podcast, your go-to resource for childcare center owners and directors. Each week we dive into the world of childcare management, sharing valuable tips, tools, and resources to help you build enrollment, retain your top teachers, and streamline your operations. With a casual and lighthearted approach, we unlock the secrets of creating a thriving childcare center. Let's laugh, learn, and grow together. This is the Directors Club podcast. Hey there, it's Noelle from the Directors Club, and I'm in the midst of recording some podcasts because I'm going on vacation, and I'm recording one right now that I didn't even sit and write an outline for, nothing. I'm just doing it off the top of my head because I just got interrupted twice while I was working on this from directors reaching out to me that we work with about hiring stresses, which I totally can get. I thought I would talk to you about some things I'm doing at Scribble Time that may help you or may not help you, but I thought I would share a few things with you that could increase your chances of finding good staff. The first thing that I'm doing, and you can head to my school's website at scribbletime, all one word, .net. In the blogs, I have written 2 blogs, and one of them is called Join Our Expert Team, Elevate Your Teaching Career at Scribble Time. Now, no one's coming to my website and looking for a job that way. If that was the case, it would be easy peasy. But what I'm doing with this blog, and I have another blog that I wrote. Let me look at the name of it so that you can look at it. Discover a team where you belong. Why Scribble Time's team makes all the difference. Is that one? And then unveiling the rewards of early education. Why it's time to consider a career in childcare. I wrote those 2 blogs and I put them on my website. And I added SEO to my website. These are 2 things in one. Add a blog about hiring to your website. Consider adding 2, one for people already in the field and one for people thinking of new careers. And I have 2 blogs. And they don't have to be specific about the job, but just like what it's like to work for you. And if you go to my website, you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. And then what? On the back end of your website, you can put some SEO things, such as jobs, early ed jobs near me, lead teacher jobs, lead preschool teacher jobs, lead infant teacher jobs, teacher assistant jobs. Put all those SEO words on the back. Typically, when we're building our website, we're building it SEO for the parents. I want you to focus some of your SEO on finding teachers, okay? Then what we do is we have these 2 things going. Got these blogs. We're enriching our SEO on the back end. And then you're just going to spend time every single day, every day. I want you to do it once in the morning, maybe once at the end of the day. And I want you to go into those Facebook groups that are in your community, like everything in the town name or the town, like our town is North Attleboro community, everything North Attleboro. What are those types of groups for where you draw your people from? And you're frequently going to see in these groups, people looking for jobs. Oh, anyone know anybody hiring? Which is hysterical to even see anybody write that because I feel like every company in the world is hiring. But they're in there. They're in there. And so what I've been doing is as I go through these groups, if people are like, oh, I'm looking for a job, like during the day, during the like whatever they're looking for, I typically have been sharing unveiling the rewards of early education, why it's time to consider a career in childcare. I've been sharing that one, and not sharing just the website or that we're hiring, but I write, oh, what about considering a career in childcare? Here's a little bit more information. I'm driving them to my website. They're reading that blog, and it's not going to be, oh, every time someone reads it, you're going to get a new hire, but it's the long game. Recruiting is the long game. We need to set ourselves up, which means our website, for attracting teachers. We don't want to just set the website up for the parents. We want to also set it up so we attract some of the teachers. Really look at ways that you can share things on your website to support you finding these teachers. And eventually what's going to happen is you're going to be found in the community as just being an expert in careers in early education. And what I love about that is that it works, because I do get Facebook messages. I've been doing this for years, but I do get messages from people saying, oh, you hiring, or really looking for a career in early ed, or I need a job for the summer. And so like even this summer, I had 3 extra staff that I didn't need for the summer, and I sent them to other childcare centers and gave them a connection that they could go reach out to them. Find ways that you can connect your website and just constantly be throwing links to it inside those Facebook groups. All right, another idea that we're doing. It's going to start, and we're thinking October. We sometimes get asked to go to high schools and discuss what we do. And we usually wait for those calls. Guess what? We're not waiting. We have created a list of towns that we are typically draw our employees from, like within a decent radius. And we're asking those schools if we can come in, and we're leaving them. We're like going to come in. We're going to talk about our jobs. We're going to have a little presentation that we can do to talk about a career in early education. We're then going to leave something with them, probably some stickers, something with our logo and in our how to communicate with us, like a flyer or Q code or something. And then we're also going to be sharing with them ways to get into the field, and hopefully we will attract some juniors and seniors or even sophomores that are like, oh, maybe that's something I want to do. Now, we're not going there to hire high school students. We're going there to try and encourage them to come into the field. We're going to be talking about the great benefits going on, like what it's like to work in childcare, and answer any of their questions. And we're also going to be offering them to come for a tour. If they want to come see what it looks like, they can book a tour with us, just like the parents. We're trying to cultivate a recruitment strategy. And I don't know, again, I say it all the time. Recruiting is a long game. And so this isn't going to probably result in a ton of new teachers today. But along the way, we're going to begin to build a funnel of teachers coming from these little road shows that we're going to be doing. Think about that. Think about not just meeting with the high school in your town, but within 10 miles of your town. Go to every single one of them. Reach out to the guidance department and say, I'm an early education director. I'd love to come talk to the students. And just do it as much as you possibly can at the Voc schools, the public schools, private schools, wherever you think that your next teacher could come from. Another thing that we're doing, that we're testing out right now, is a lot of centers are doing sign-on bonuses. We have been doing that, and it does work, and they do stay. I do know people that use that technique, and they stay and go, but did some research over the past 2 months looking at hiring ads in all industries. And a lot of childcare centers do add the bonus, and that you have to wait 90 days, which I think is reasonable. But in the healthcare field, where I'm seeing that they are doing sign-on bonuses the same way we are, but let's say it's $1,000 sign-on bonus. They're giving $250 in the first paycheck and $750 in the 90-day paycheck. I thought that was interesting. We're going to attempt to test that out as well. You can also consider referral bonuses, like $50 Amazon gift cards to your team, anybody that finds you somebody that starts, not somebody that doesn't start. Maybe at the 90-day mark, your employee gets a $50 Amazon gift card. You do that with your families as well. You could email out to your entire list of families that have ever come to you ever and look into that. This year is our 19th year being open at Scribble Time, and we have some college students back that graduated from Scribble Time. Even though I don't look a day over 21, they are back. And so think about that. What year are you in your childcare center? Can you reach out to your students? Maybe some of them are interested in coming back. Attempt to look in different places for your teachers. Lastly, I want to bring up your unemployment department for your state. they sometimes will host job fairs for you. You could reach out to all the childcare centers in your area and coordinate maybe a job fair in person or online with the unemployment office and see if that helps you. Let's recap some of the things I'm testing out. Because, ladies, we all know that job ad on Indeed is not going to get us the teacher that we want all the time. It will not always get us. All right. We're looking at SEO on our website, not just to attract families, but also attract your employees. You also then want to maybe throw a blog on your website about hiring, a blog about changing careers into early ed, and utilize those to share in those Facebook groups. I do that every day, morning and night. Always check in those groups to see. You can go, once you go into those groups, there's a little circle up in the top right, and you can search the search circle. Click on that and search job, hiring, hire, whatever, and you will find all the jobs in there. And just start posting links to your website, to your blog, whatever, to try and attract people to come and check you out and offer tours to these people just like you would a parent. So you're like selling the center to them and seeing if they're interested. Then the next thing we talked about was we're going to go on I'm calling it the road show, the recruitment road show. Let's see if this works. And again, long game. It's the long game. I'll see what happens with that. And then potentially working with your Department of Unemployment for the state that you live in. I hope some of these tips help. And again, you can't just do it once. It has to be a weekly thing. Every week, set an hour aside. Even if you're full, if you have enough staff, set an hour aside and just every week, just put some time in to putting the word out there that you hire and that you are a childcare expert, hiring and reaching out to schools for future teachers and all the things. Good luck on your hiring search. I think we need 5 because we're expanding and we're going to have another classroom in the fall and need some extra floats. I'm in it too. Have an awesome day. Bye, my friend.